Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Vanilla Minecraft with Zaffa Geek and...
Lab Angle.
Or Bosvark. I'm not getting into that again. I'm not gonna go into this Zaffa Geek Bosvark thing again. So, how you been doing, man? Let's hear how your week was.
Hectic. I spent a week in Mozambique.
An unplanned week, I heard.
Yes. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. I was supposed to go to Mozambique for just 2 days, so basically to go fix a gyro compass on a ship.
Yeah.
But due to complications and dealing with customs, I ended up spending a week there and going to multiple cities trying to catch up to the ship.
Oh, trying to catch up to the ship?
Yes.
Wait, explain that. So the ship was like, no, I'm not gonna get repaired. Fuck off, or what happened?
And they've got a schedule to keep, so they load quickly, and as soon as they can go, they can go. And customs don't always understand these things. They're like, okay, well, you need to do this because we say you have to do it, and if you miss your ship, oh well, that's just too tough.
Oh shit.
So yeah, fighting with the customs.
Mm.
And the agent's trying to explain to the ship why I'm not on board, and the ship has to go because port authorities telling them, okay, well, you've done loading, you need to go now. And yeah, then jumping on a plane and going to the next city at which they berthing.
Yeah.
That I can get on board quick enough, because it's a quick loading ship. It's in and out basically 6 hours, 8 hours. They don't stay for any longer than that. So yeah, it was a hectic week.
At least you were in a beautiful country.
Mozambique.
This is the part that we didn't record, or I didn't put up, because of you were only talking. You were the only guy talking. My mic wasn't on, and that would just be funny.
Yeah, Mozambique is a pretty country. If you're looking at places like Pemba or the more rural areas, the oceans are beautiful. But
yeah,
the built-up areas like Maputo, it's busy, very agitating, if I can use that word. And Beira is just depressing. It's everything's broken down. Roads aren't kept. They're having a power issue at the moment. Worse than load shedding is
really?
The power will go out for the whole city for about a day, 2 days, sometimes weeks.
With no warnings whatsoever? It just goes out?
No. Sitting in the hotel room, and every 20 minutes the power would just cut.
Holy
Come
crap.
back on maybe 10 minutes later, and then cut immediately again. It's very depressing in Beira.
Yeah, okay.
But like I said, Pemba is awesome though.
So appreciating South Africa now.
Yeah, you think we have it bad? Those poor guys.
So let me go on with
the interesting thing of all of this is my wife's been gone a while to go visit family in Cape Town.
But this was for a wedding, right?
Yes,
Essentially.
her sister's wedding. And she gets back Monday, and I happen to leave on Monday, so she gets back to her empty house and has to spend a week on her own.
Holy crap, but how did she experience the house? I mean, you spent, 2 weeks living alone? She was gone for 2 weeks?
I kept it neat.
So it wasn't like she came into her house and was like, yep, a man lived here.
No. It was neat and tidy and well-groomed.
Nice. So all your underwear were packed away, everything, all your clothes were ironed.
Yeah, everything.
Dishes were done.
I actually kept the house relatively neat in all. I didn't vacuum though. That's my one failing. I didn't vacuum. But aside from that, everything else was well looked after.
Well, that's also my thing when I'm living alone at the moment, ladies, is I also, I keep everything else clean, And then 3 weeks in, I'm like, crap, I need to vacuum. And then I vacuum. And
Yeah.
everybody's like, yeah, no, but you should vacuum at least once a week or twice a week. I'm like, yeah, I will. That's my plan.
Well,
Every
whatever
time,
you say.
every time after I finished vacuuming, I'm like, okay, cool, I vacuumed today, so I'm gonna vacuum at the end of the week, and 3 weeks later, yeah, this is the end of the week. Yeah, this is the end of the week.
Yeah. It's a slip to vacuum.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't have a huge. Trust me, my apartment is not as big as your apartment, or flat as we call it in South Africa.
Yeah.
But still, my apartment is literally a hallway, a bedroom, and a kitchen area. That's all that I need to vacuum. But then again, I must say, when I do vacuum, I do it proper. I move the bed, I move things around to vacuum underneath it. You know, so literally, like, if I just vacuum twice a week, I wouldn't have the need to move my bed around and everything, right?
Yeah.
And but I'm like, oh, fuck it, let the dirt crop up.
So you wanted me to build a trapdoor system into the meeting room, right?
Yeah, because it's all about love, you know.
All about love
And
and love.
even if we don't agree, we can always just kill someone.
Just make it work.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think we might need to go sleep. Yeah, I'm on my way. And then I'll tell you all about my story this week. All about my things that happened. It was interesting. Okay.
So what did you do the week?
Well, it is... Tomorrow is my birthday, and when I say tomorrow, I mean Monday.
Just now.
Right?
Later.
So by the time you see this video, my birthday would have occurred already. Would have
I see.
been a thing. And so we went out this weekend to a nearby city.
Yeah.
Now, Korea is amazing at making allowing you to stay up to the early Orleys, fucking hell, early hours in the morning. And so last night went out. I'm not a clubber. I'm not the guy who goes to the club, but if I'm drunk enough, and to be perfectly honest, when I'm drunk, I turn into a shallow freaking bastard. So then it's all about the butts and the sexy ladies, right?
Yeah.
This fat bastard goes on about butts and sexy ladies when he's drunk. And and so we go out and we go to this one club called Pal Pal, which is 88 in Korean. So
Yes.
Club 88, Club Pal Pal. And we're dancing there, we're drinking, we're dancing. If it weren't for the dancing, I would have not been able to record now. And I'm barely able to record now, so...
I understand.
And the Korean girls love the beard, but
Yeah.
they don't want to date someone with a beard, apparently. But anyway, that's
that's
another sad story for another time. I want to talk about this one incident that happened. So
They love the beard, but they don't love it that much.
yes, so they're amazed by the beard, rather. Let's call it that. They're amazed by the beard.
They're intrigued.
Yes. And so we're dancing the night away, and my phone dies halfway through the night, which is always a good thing when you don't want to know what time it is. And
Yeah.
at some point during the night, this guy comes up to us, to me and my friend.
Yeah.
And he's like, outside talk. We're like, okay, we'll go outside and talk. And get outside. He's an Android app developer, right?
Yeah.
For Korea. And in his broken Korean, this is really broken English. In his broken English, really broken English, we eventually figure out that he wants to grab a beer with us. And we're like, okay, cool, let's go grab a beer. So he starts leading us down the streets. Now the streets are packed, right? I will tell you, like, the streets are packed and everybody's still dancing and having a good time and all that. And I'll tell you the time after the story, the time that this all happened, because my friend told me. And we're following him, and this is literally a case of like, why is he leading us away from the crowds? You know, why? What the hell is going on here? And I turned to my friend, I told him, listen, I'm going. You lose the guy and come back to the club. And he's like, yeah, that sounds like a good plan. And because I don't know the area as well as he does, and so I don't want to get lost, so I'll get to the club and I'll meet him at the club again. So get back into the club, and it was dancing again, dance for about half an hour, and he comes back and he's like, dude, the sun is about to rise. I'm like, what? So this was about all this occurred at about 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning, you see a couple of drunk foreigners, you're a Korean, and you're like, oh, they can help me with my English at 4 o'clock in the morning. Why? Korea? Why? How? Why? What goes through your head?
Seriously, Korea,
What's your logic behind that reasoning, right? And then we went to our motel room. By the time we got to our motel room, it was about 5 o'clock-ish, 5:30, right?
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, maybe we should stay awake and get the first bus at 6. And I looked at my friend, I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to sleep. And I just passed out until 10, and then by 12, we got home.
Then
Yeah. So, it boggles me. I'm still trying to compute, or what's the word I'm looking for? I'm still trying to verwerk the
process.
I'm still trying to process what actually happened.
It's like, what just happened?
Yeah, why? It boggles the mind.
Boggles the minds. So tell me about MERS.
Oh,
What's the deal with MERS?
MERS, or as Koreans say it, medicine, which sounds a lot close to medicine, but anyway.
Yeah.
They're freaking the hell out. Now, I've spoken to a couple of foreigners and people that know, like, work in the hospital industry and all that. And it's technically under control. They're saying, like, because of the volatility of the virus and everything, it will never be, it's kind of like, it's a SARS thing, right?
Yeah.
But there's, at the moment, there's no cure for it, but it will eventually at least get under control. And they say it is, and they say they're expecting about between 5 and 8 more deaths to occur before this isn't a thing anymore, right?
Oh, okay.
But everything is cancelled. Now, Korea their eating culture is we share food. So you take your chopsticks, you're eating with a couple of other Koreans, and one Korean guy, the chopsticks that he uses to eat with, that he just had in his mouth, he'll pick up a piece of meat or whatever and literally point it towards your mouth, and you have to eat, otherwise you're insulting him.
I see.
You see, I'm sitting there, it's like, they've got all these precautions for MERS, but the Korean eating culture is still the same. You know, they should probably tell them, hey guys, maybe you shouldn't share your food with other people, and then we can try and combat this more efficiently. And I'll tell you the crazy story that happened yesterday about the MERS thing, or a crazy thing that happened in the next recording.
Ah, okay, well, until next time.
Yeah, until next time. Guys, thank you for watching this episode, and until next time, which is technically 2 days from this episode, we will see you again.
Yes, continue building our town hall.
Yes. Have a good one.
Goodbye.